I'm thinking now it might be more fun to just get fired. And I've always wondered what that would take.
Oh, Peter, listen.
Well, it looks like you've been missing quite a bit of work lately.
Well, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Well, just like in the movie Office Space, work rage can really show itself in a lot of ways. According to a report by the Daily Mail, 1/4 of people actually suffer from work rage. Stephanie Bruha with Kavaliro Staffing Agency joining us right now with why people are so angry at work. Good morning. Great to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
What are we so upset about that we're causing rage?
You know, you have to ask yourself, why am I angry or why am I stressed? If it's something you can control, you know, deadlines or meetings, things like that, plan ahead. There isn't an overall, everyone's angry about this.
Right.
It's how you handle it individually.
You say it's important for people to ask themselves, what am I so stressed out about? How do you go about doing that? A lot of people don't really have that wherewithal to step back and say, okay, what is it that's going on inside of me that's causing all of this?
Sure. Well, it takes practice. So you're in that confrontation situation, you have to stop, close your eyes, take a breath, you know, think about how I'm going to handle this or what am I going to say next. So sometimes it's just taking that time, practicing that.
Right, absolutely. And you say people should stop multitasking so much. Is multitasking driving us crazy?
Yes. Stop multitasking. When you're trying to do more than one thing at once, you're not giving 100% to anything. So choose your task, prioritize, finish it, move on to the next one. That way you're not stressing out at the end.
And women tend to be more the multitaskers than the guys, don't we?
Yes. We feel this expectation to do everything all the time. It's that practicing, it's just prioritizing, stopping, taking the time, take that breath. You don't have to do everything right now.
It's important to stay in control, isn't it? Because if you lose control in front of your coworkers or your boss, that's really detrimental.
Yes. So I have this phrase on my desk. It says, your emotions affect your credibility. And it's so true. If you're always that guy who's losing your cool, people won't respect you. So you need to take the time, get yourself under control. I like to buy myself time in these situations by just saying, you know, that's a good question. Think about it. Can I send you an email so we can chat about that in a minute? Just buy yourself those, 30 seconds to think about it so you don't say something you regret.
And it's important to have someone to talk to, whether it be another coworker. Who should you talk to in cases like this?
So a lot of companies have employee assistance programs, EAPs, but even if you don't, a friend, a trusted colleague, just someone that you can get these things off your chest. You don't want to let it build up because that's when people kind of act out or have these situations.
Yes.
Exactly. And it's not good for you, and it's not good for your coworkers, and it's not good for your environment.
All right. And you need to take care of yourself. It seems so basic, but so many people don't do this.
Yes. Especially women, where we think that it's our responsibility to do everything. You have to have that me time, physically and mentally. So, set that time for exercise and getting enough rest. But also, like at my house, we have Wednesdays is my day. That's the day I play tennis or run my errands. It's set in our schedule, so I don't feel guilty about it, because we have a lot of that guilt.
Good for you, Stephanie. That's great.
Yeah, put yourself first sometimes. It's important, because the more that you feel good, the better you're going to handle that stress.
I love that idea. Pick a day for yourself. It's on the calendar. Good stuff, Stephanie. Thanks so much. Such a pleasure to meet you from Kavaliro.